Hello chaps, just a quick little video decided to make this morning. Here's a little generator. I bought it at a car boot sale. You've seen plenty of them. It's a very heavy one, over a kilowatt output. Has 12 volts, 10 amp out, as well as AC out of course. And I've put this socket in here. This is a computer socket because this wasn't available. I put this socket on because the original one there had broken. Anyway, I decided that I've got 3 or 4 generators. I put it on eBay. So one little Honda generator I put on eBay. Cash on collection only, please. Some bloke says, where does it say Honda? So I went back and says, on the other side. So, can you send me a picture? So I loaned up another picture. Back there, it says Honda. Well, I had about 6 or 7 emails. Honda don't make this generator. It's a copy. It's a fake. It's this, whatever, or whatever. It's a 4-cylinder, absolute beautiful little generator that goes like a dream. That's got Honda written on it, which is all I've got to go by, so it's a fake, or whatever. But if it's a fake, it's better than a Honda. It's beautifully made. It gives good regulated kilowatt out. This tin work is 3 mil thick, so it's an absolute little dream. Oh, but it's surplus to requirements. And that's what I was advertising. Then I said, damn it, I've just had enough of these plonkers. How much to send it to Ireland? I said, it's collection only. And so it goes on. Why don't people read the adverts? I once advertised a 40-foot length of irrigation hose. Some bloke says, how long is it? I said, there's a clue in the description. Jordan Bennett. Anyway, I was so angry and so fed up with all the blinking nonsense, I pulled it off. I just can't be had with all these time wasters. I'm getting very frustrated with eBay, the people who just don't answer their or don't read the descriptions. And I haven't got time to go through loads of stupid questions, you know. It's absolutely crazy the way they, and you're paying so much for commission and everything. Anyway, I digress. This video actually isn't about this. Why I've got this on the bench, and what I wanted to say was, I made up a lead. Got a computer lead that plugs in there to charge up for the boat. And I've made up this lead, and I wanted to solder up those connections there, and heat sink plastic I put over the top. So I was very pleased with that. And as I was soldering up, me soldering iron packed up, and I'll show you this just recently. And it was just the end tip had gone. I mean, the continued dipping it in flux and so forth, they actually pack up after a little while. Right, I'm going to put it down for a second and go across the shed. And I'm coming back. Right, you can buy these bits, and it's the same for Weller. There's a set of Weller ones. But they're a horrendous price for a bit of bent wire. And I don't like those ends actually. I mean, I found that in a skip or somewhere, but I never... Why is it that accessories, little sanding pads and tips for things and, you know, stuff that you use are out of proportion to the cost of the... It's crazy. I went down to the local B&Q shop and there's several pounds for a bit of wire. Wow, blow that for a laugh. I make my own for this, and you can do it for the Weller as well. I use 8 brass welding rod. I mean, you can get a A welder will give him 50p, he'll give you a rod or two, and providing it'll fit in there, you can make yourself one up. Use a pair of pliers and bend up that shape, and just make it so that will fit in like so. But that 8 diameter bronze welding rod is a hell of a drain for that little transformer. So we've got to reduce the current carrying capacity and concentrate the heat on the end. And I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so you've taken 2 minutes to bend that shape. I'm now going to thin out this end on a sanding disc. Just quickly. Like so, turn it over. Same. Reduce that a bit more. A little bit more. And that one a bit. Yeah, that's fine. So that's what I've done. I've reduced the thickness of this welding rod. Now it's given me a flats or 2 flats, but it's greatly reduced the current carrying capacity at this point. So this point will get a lot hotter than the rest, and that will last some considerable time. But they do eventually go at that point, mainly due to the fluxes and things that I use. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay then, well, while you're about making up those, you might as well make yourself half a dozen or more. You'll get several from a couple of foot lengths or so. So then at the end, as I've done there, so you've reduced the current carrying capacity at that point. In other words, we've increased the resistance there compared to the rest of it, and fit it in your transformer gun. Tighten up the little nuts. I haven't got a spanner, I'll use pliers. Just give it a nip. On the other side, just give it a nip. There we go. And since it's the first time I'll use it, I'll use just a little drop of flux. Switch on. Keep it in shot. You can see it's lovely and hot there. 1 tin bit, that'll last for ages. It took 5 minutes, I just done it. If that, it cost me 2pence I suppose. And they last quite some time. It's only the fact that I use the old fluxes. Well, that's mainly due to modern solders nowadays. It's total rubbish, all this non-lead stuff. Although I did go down to Aldi's, and I haven't got shares in Aldi's, but it's surprising what you can get there sometimes. I went down there today and they were selling 2 lots of different solder. A plumber's solder, I didn't look at the ingredient, but they did electricians or electrical component solder. And if you can believe what it says on the label, it says 60-40. 60-10, 40 lead. So you can still get it, despite all the legislation. Anyway, why go out and spend a fortune on accessories when you can make your own? And you haven't had to get in the car to go and get one. Anyway, just a quick little waffle. Hope you enjoyed it.